أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. We give glory and adoration to Almighty Allah. We thank Him for all that He has done for us. We thank Him for the gift of life. We thank Him for the gift of Islam. We thank Him for everything that He has done. We appreciate Him. We worship Him. We serve Him. We declare our worship and our service for Him and Him only. We declare that we worship no one but Him. We declare that no one deserves our worship and service but the Creator of the heavens and earth. We also declare our love and respect for the Prophet of Peace, Muhammad bin Abdullah. We love him, we appreciate him, we follow him, but we do not worship him because he does not deserve our worship. He was sent to us by the Creator as his messenger and his prophet. He wasn't sent to us to be worshipped, so we do not worship him because he does not deserve our worship. The one and only being that deserves our worship is the Creator of the heavens and earth. And he is the only one we worship no one else. I cannot overemphasize that. That is the foundation of our faith. Our faith is built on the fact that no one else can be worshipped but the Creator of the heavens and earth. So I cannot overemphasize that. I would ensure that I start all my short videos with that very important aspect of our faith. As a matter of fact, the most important aspect of our faith, which is to worship the Creator of the heavens and earth, one and only, no one else. We do not have the right to worship anyone else but the Creator of the heavens and earth. I cannot overemphasize that. And then everyone needs to know that about Islam. Everyone needs to understand that about Islam. Everyone needs to know that Islam is monotheistic. Every aspect of Islam is monotheistic. Every aspect of Islam. We have no right whatsoever to worship anyone else other than the Creator of the heavens and earth. No human being, no tree, no angel, nothing at all deserves our worship but the Creator of the heavens and earth. He is the only one we worship. He is the only one we serve. Everything we do for his sake. We don't do it for any reason. Even these short videos that I do, if I have any other reason for doing these short videos other than to serve the Creator of the heavens and earth, I will have no reward when I meet him on the day of resurrection. Everything we do, when we put on our clothes, when we eat, whatever we do, our reason must always be to worship and serve the Creator of the heavens and earth. That can never be overemphasized. And the fact that Muhammad Rasulullah is not a God, it's not an angel, it's just a human being like us. He's a prophet of God, he's a messenger of God. And the fact that we do not worship him, we cannot also overemphasize that. Having said that, now my message today, I'm not actually teaching a lesson today. I'm not talking about a particular topic today. That's where I will teach as I have done with the videos I've done in the past. Today, I want to talk to Muslims around the world. Now, we have a right to ensure that every member of our family remains in this religion with us. It's a duty, it's a responsibility. I am a Muslim today because somebody, other than the fact that Allah wishes that, then someone else whose duty it was to ensure that I have all the knowledge I would need to remain a Muslim and practice Islam the way it should be practiced, and to be able to defend my faith intellectually. So that person did his job very well, and that person was my father. He's dead now. May the Creator of the heavens and earth bless him. I also have the duty to ensure that my children remain in this faith with me. As you do, you also have the responsibility to ensure that your children and every member of your family that you have right over, that they remain in this religion even after you are gone. We all have that responsibility. It's a duty for us. We don't have to force them, but we need to let them see reasons why Islam is the chosen religion for them. We don't have to enforce our faith on anyone, but it is a duty for us to ensure our children remain in this faith with us. But we now have some other people who would do everything and anything to ensure that your children do not remain Muslims, to ensure that members of your family do not remain Muslims. They have the money, they have the time, they have the manpower, they have everything that we do not have. And they are working day and night. They do all that they can to ensure that your children and my children would leave our faith one day and will become one of them. I categorize them into three. I call one the evangelist. The evangelist, he has the money, he has the time, he has everything he needs. The second category is the extremist. The extremist also has the money, he has the time, he has everything he needs. And last but not the least, these ones, they are new around us now. These are the people that believe that God does not exist. They also have the time, they also have the money. Now, these three categories of people, they are doing everything they can to ensure that your children will not remain Muslims. Likewise, mine. So now, what do you and I have to do? I would take my time to address their tactics, their strategies, and all that they are doing. I will take my time to address that one after the other. And I will not put the blame on them. I will put the blame on us. Because if we do what we are supposed to do, if they come across us, they will regret, starting the conversation with us in the first place. It is because we don't know what we are doing. That is why when they start the conversation with a member of our family, that member of the family ends up, going with them, doing exactly what they want them to do. Either of these three that I have mentioned, whenever they start this conversation with me, they always regret it because I know what I am doing. So now, what I want, my admonition for you to do for you today is that call your children, everybody in your house, call them, sit them down one by one, ask them questions about your faith. See if they have answers for you. You will see that 90% of them will not have answers for you. By answers, I mean that to go into the Holy Quran and give reasons why we do what we do. To defend our faith intellectually, not by fighting, not by quarreling, not by abusing people. Intellectually and peacefully, with beautiful admonition. That is what I am talking about. Call them, sit them down, everybody in your house. Ask them questions. Let's start like this. I have done about 5 videos so far. This will be the 6th one, right? The videos I have done, I have given references from the Holy Quran about each topic that I have chosen. Call every member of your family, your children most importantly. Ask them, Jamia, come, who is Allah? If Jami is not able to give you the answer to who is Allah, quoting verses from the Holy Quran, the video I have done for who is Allah is just 10 minutes. Make sure Jami watches that video. Make sure Jami memorizes everything I have said in that video about who Allah is. And then call Jami again some other time, that Jami to tell you who Allah is. If Jami is able to explain to you who Allah is, using the references I have given in those videos and explaining the way I have explained in that video, in that very video then you have succeeded in that area. Then the next one is, okay, who is Muhammad? I have also done the other one about the Holy Quran. I've also done one about Islam. And the last one I did is about we Muslims, which I realized that most people are not comfortable with that, because I gave a very simple suggestion that we should not identify ourselves as those titles that we are giving one another. We should only identify ourselves as Muslims. It's my opinion anyway, and I have a right to it. So for those of us who are not comfortable with that, well, I am sorry if I offended you, but I have a right to my opinion. But for those of you who do not see anything wrong with the opinion I have expressed in that video where I said that I am a proud Muslim, sit your children down. Let them listen to that video. Let them be able to prove why they are Muslims and why they are proud to be, using the evidence and the references I have given in that video. We will meet before Allah on the day of resurrection. And Allah will ask each and every one of us, what did you do to ensure that every member of your family remained Muslim? Prophet Yaqub did the same thing for his children. The Holy Quran tells us about that. When it was time for him to leave, to die, when he noticed that he was about to die, he called his children and he asked them, who would you worship after me? And each and every one of them told him that they would worship Allah, his God, and the God of his own father and his forefathers. That was because he had taught them. You to do the same thing now before it will be too late. So now I also want to encourage that going forward, the short videos I will be recording, I am doing this so that you will be educated if you are not already educated about Islam, and our children will also be educated. Help me succeed in this and help Islam succeed. Help the next generation. Sit your children down. Let them watch these very short videos I make. Let them memorize these references. Let them be able to defend Islam so they can remain Islam intellectually. If they understand what they are doing, they will be able to defend it. But where they do not understand what they are doing, they will not be able to defend it. Whatever any Jack and Harry tells them, they will believe it. So my dear brothers and sisters, my dear listeners, let us do what we can to ensure that the next generation of Muslims from our own family remain in Islam. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.